Good morning, everybody. Okay, I just made up a word, I think. Good morning, everybody, everyone. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So this is going to be super short. I have got to go exercise, burn off a little angsty energy that I tend to carry around. But I wanted to get on here quickly and do a fast video, and then later today I'll do something a little more substantial, I think. And also I'm practicing with camera angles because the last one, I think I looked like I was staring into the corner the whole time. I think I'm looking straight ahead. I don't know. I got a lazy eye anyway, so it kind of drifts, so whatever. Okay, quick video with a morning message for the collective. I just heard you were right where you were supposed to be. Don't know who that's for. Oh, hi, I'm Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to my channel. Whenever you hear this, it's when you're supposed to hear it. If it resonates, great. If not, just leave it. Not every message is going to be for every single person, okay? But, yeah, I just heard you were right where you were supposed to be. And they want you to just be a little more kind and gentle with yourself and not work so hard and try so hard. People will either love you for who you are, and that doesn't mean you can just make excuses for bad behavior and be a horrible person to people. Well, you have to love me for the way I am, so I'm going to torch your card. No, that's not what that means. Common sense prevails, common courtesy prevails, but the core personality of who you are. If I am making up words today, who you are. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, just let's roll with it. So if you're an introvert, if you're an extrovert, if you rock purple hair, and yeah, I'm that old. I said rock purple, rock. Yeah. But you know, just be who you are and know that that's enough. We're moving into a new age. We're moving into a new time, and it's okay to be who you are. I mean, I have a couple of wrist tattoos that I waited until I was 50 to get, sort of a rite of passage, because I knew that there was such a stigma when I was younger that, you know, when I got these, it's like, I'm gonna do what I want. Who cares? What are people gonna do to me? So I got what I wanted. And yes, they have meaning. What I'm going to do for my quick pull, see, this confirms it. And I'm using the shamanic something, the Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle, Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle deck. And what kind of was sticking out oddly on the top is the Beauty Way, Walk in Beauty. Walk in Beauty does not have anything to do with your exterior looks. It's the beauty of your character and the beauty of your personality. It's the beauty of your spirit and the way you conduct yourself and hold yourself with self-esteem, okay, and regard for all life. That in not the current political sense. Don't make that a political statement, please, but just reverence for the wind and the water and taking care of the world around us, okay? All right, so let's see. What is the message for the collective this morning? What is the message for the collective this morning? Guides and guardians, spirit guides, all of divinity. Wow, a lot of messages. What is the message? Maybe this isn't going to be as short as I thought. All right. Direct action. I'm just hearing somebody needs to take direct action. If you wait, it's going to be too late. If you're thinking about doing something, starting something, talking to someone, oh, Beauty Way came out again. I'm going to put on my big jumbo glasses just to make sure I'm looking at everything right. Well, look at that. The soul retrieval right smack in the middle. In yesterday's video, I gave you an energy. I'm going to start calling it energy retrieval because I think soul retrieval confuses people. Your soul is not damaged, but we do lose energy. So if you didn't watch yesterday's, at the end of the video, I go into how to do an energy retrieval and bring yourself back to yourself. Okay, so that's going to be important, and it's particularly important at the beginning of a new year and a new cycle, a new calendar year. We follow that, we acknowledge it, so we need to, respect that process within our own psyche and what we know of it. All right, starting at this side, this one, the arrow. This has specific meaning for someone. And what I am getting, because I just read intuitively because I'm a psychic medium, I'm not a card reader. I just love using them for general type readings. So, and it's card number 3. That number is going to be important too. 3 and then 33. And then 4. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot of 3s in this spread. Interesting. Okay. So the arrow. Take action. Don't delay and don't wait. That's what I'm getting. Now, I'm not talking about in a toxic situation. And of course, I always feel like I have to put caveats on everything for people who don't have common sense. Have common sense. So, but take directed, thoughtful action. Write the letter, send the email, make the phone call. It feels like something to do with communication, okay? Magic, card number 33. And anybody who knows numerology, anyone with a life path of 33, I know 2 people with a life path of 33. It's a difficult one, just because you are truly the humanitarian and you understand there's I think these people feel things very deeply, but the 2 I know are men, and okay, well, I won't get into that, but I think it's particularly difficult, especially for people who are in positions of authority, and to have that as their life path number. Find your inner magic. The message, find your inner magic. Find the magic within yourself. Find the magic and see the magic in the world around you. That doesn't mean you're casting spells and doing all kinds of stuff like that. You don't have to do that. That is not what magic is. I mean, it can be, but the magic of being in the flow of life and loving where you are, being who you are, that's when the real magic starts. That's when the real magic begins, because you can start to manifest the life you want. That's what I'm getting. So these 2 cards together, this is very, it's getting kind of specific. Just think about what you want to manifest and then start creating that. But you have to take action. It's up to you. Nothing's going to happen if you just sit back and, I mean, very often we can say, Spirit, take over, but Spirit will nudge us to do certain things. And if we don't follow that nudge, it's like Spirit wants to come up and give us one of those whaps on the back of the head, like, are you listening? And a lot of times, me included, we don't. It takes a few nudges. Sometimes we have to get knocked down before we realize, oh, I hear you. Okay, the rattle. This is, for me, the rattle is about connecting to Spirit and going inward. Okay, so I think there may be a meditation practice that needs to take place for someone. So that feels like a separate message, but it could all be part of it. And that goes into the manifestation. Oh, I get it. Take the time, New Year's Eve, to really invest in not just partying, which it's fun, it's New Year's Eve, but take the time. All of this, that's what it's saying. We've got arrow, magic, rattle, soul retrieval, lower world. And lower world is not anything bad. In shamanic practices, the lower world is actually a safe place where you can go. It's sort of like going into the belly of the mother, or the womb of the mother, and recharging. It's a safe place where you can heal, and it's going inward, if you want to look at it that way. It's definitely going inward. The Beauty Way, talked about earlier, and the last one is the Tree of Life. I love that so much. It's just a beautiful card too. The Tree of Life, and it's an intertwined trunk. So you're going to begin new things and start new things, okay? Let's start back and make sense of this now, okay? Let's pull it together, because I'm a little all over the place today. So think about what you want. use this time right before the new year, right before January 1st, the end of 2023. It's the last time we will ever see 2023. Well, some people have other views on that, but we won't get into that. What patterns do you want to close out this year? And this isn't me just giving you advice and suggestions. This is spirit coming in, and it comes in for me through my right ear because I'm more clairaudient. So if I'm kind of lean or I do weird things, it's because sometimes it gets almost buzzy and an odd pressure on that ear. So you understand what I'm doing and where this is coming from. But for the end of this calendar year, take the time to really focus on what it is that you want to close out and what you want to bring in. And if you don't know the specifics, then just focus on health, wellness, love, whatever it is, and hopefully all of those things. But the direct action you're going to take right now is to go inward, to meditate on it a little bit. And if you don't meditate, please try to start. But there are tons of guided meditations on YouTube that are wonderful. That's a good place to start. But take the time to focus on what you want to close out, what you want to manifest and bring in for the coming 2024, and allow yourself time. Oh, I just heard there's a lot of that this year. Allow yourself time to grieve what didn't happen throughout the course of your life, not just 2023 perhaps. Grieve the loss. I'm going to leave it there because I feel like there have been losses too of all types, whether it's job related or people or whatever. Take time to grieve that as well. But then you've got to step into your own life and step into your own power. So that's what's going to be important. Focus on what you want. But this is, I think, the most important card for this little mini reading today. The Arrow. This is not the time to sit back, think about it, and delay. It's the time to think about it for a couple of minutes while you meditate through it. But you, in your gut, in your heart of hearts, you know what you want. You know what you want for your life in terms of, I just want to be happy. I want to be less stressed. I don't want this pressure any longer. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be the specific. And stop. Somebody's worrying about purpose and life path. Stop. Just stop. Your purpose right now is to work on yourself. I was there. I used to do it all the time. But my purpose, I have to. No, you just have to let it unfold. And that's part of the magic. Let the magic and the mystery of your life unfold. Your purpose right now, in this moment, today, this weekend, is to grieve what you've lost or feel like you've lost, decide what do you want and how do you bring in what you want, and then do it. Manifest it. Demand it. Call it to you. But then you take action. You take the action required to make it happen. Okay? And just remember, you're not going to be able to bend the will of anyone else. Everyone has free will and they all have a right to their own will. So all of these suggestions, and they're only suggestions, are about you and what you want. If someone says no, well then respect that, because that means that energy of what you want is still coming, but maybe not through that channel. If someone says yes, or the job comes through, great. Whatever area of your life it's in, then great. But just remember, and I'm pretty adamant about this in a spiritual practice of any kind, no matter what you choose to practice, no one has the right to try to force anyone else to do anything. Everyone has the right to free will. Make your needs and desires known, but you don't have a right to try to bend someone else to your will, okay? There are too many other wonderful things in the world that you could bring to you and that want you. So, but you're never gonna know unless you try, right? Okay, that was a little jumbled. Oh, and the Tree of Life at the end. I think this is a card of coming together in your own life, in your own head, in your own heart, and finding the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Make 2024 your year. Somebody also, I keep getting this for a few people. I think there's going to be a birth this year for someone. The Tree of Life is expanding for someone. People are coming together. Families are coming together. Yeah. And I think January is going to be a really good and interesting month on a family, kind of familial level for a lot of people. That's just an overarching energy. Okay. All right, you all. That's it for today. I will try to come on back later today. This ended up being a little longer than I wanted to, or planned anyway, but this was really good. And very positive, you know. You are the captain of your ship. Where are you going? Okay? So, you're flying the plane, whatever you want to use, you know? Okay. All right, that's enough. So, everyone, I hope you are well. Actually, I think I know why I'm all kind of like, what? And out there, I haven't had breakfast yet, and I've been up forever. So I think I need to get some protein, and then I'm going to go and try to be healthy and work out a little bit. Okay. All right, everyone. Take care. I love you. Even if I don't know you, I love your spirit, because everybody has a spirit and a soul that is worthy of love. Okay. All right. Again, gonna try with the clicker. Is it gonna work? I hope so. Bye. No. Let me turn it off and on. I gotta do that. It was cheap. No? Daggone, man. Okay. Again, up close and personal. All right. Bye, everybody. What do I do here? Oh, bye.